Now Warrior versus Freeze Mage or Warrior versus Hunter.
Both are good matchups. We know it's a Green Pattern Warrior, so it's not as good, but it's still good with the Armor Smith. So
This Armor Smith is an MVP for Stanislav.
yeah, for sure. I mean, he really put a lot of thought into this lineup, making every deck good against aggro. So I really expect to win from him here, but we'll see. Anything can happen, you know.
All right, that was pretty good. So that would be it for Stanislav and Daniel. Daniel has to think right now which deck to pick. So I think they're actually starting the game. Oh man, this might be the last game of this match of this group. Can Daniel hang on and actually survive, or is Stanislav going to advance? Hunter versus Warrior.
Wow. Is he really mulliganing the
Armor
Worgen
Smith.
Infiltrator?
Armor Smith.
Yeah.
Worgen? Wait,
I
what?
got scared of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
Like what?
why would you ever?
Yeah, it's like it's so good. Like you can't play Cruel Task Monster on it.
Maybe he's playing mind games with his opponent because you can see your opponent hovering over cards.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, it's
You're
definitely
like,
possible.
yeah.
Yeah, that's something a lot of people do. Or maybe he's trolling casters.
Could be. He's like, well, I'm pretty unfavored at this point. Might as well have some fun.
So basically, I think he's gonna wait and see how many cards the Warrior mulligans here before he makes his decision. But I mean, yeah, the Worgen Infiltrator must be a keep in any scenario, in my opinion. That's a pretty good hand from the Hunter, not the best I've seen. Let's see what the Warrior gets.
It really depends if there is a Fire War Axe.
Yeah, the Knife Juggler can do a lot. Oh, there is. And there's a Dread
There's the
Corsair.
combo is back. Oh
Wow.
man, that's so sick. Do you actually coin? Because if you coin Juggler, then on turn 2 you'll have an awkward.
Yeah, you don't coin Juggler here, I think, because
If there will be another 1-drop, I will always coin Juggler.
here you probably...
Armor up.
No, I think you equip the War Axe here, because if you do, you take the damage, you can get Battle Raged. Because next turn you play Dread Corsair and you can armor up then. Like, it's the same thing, but
Yeah.
the difference is that you will take damage and not have like ±0 health. You will have taken damage and 2 armor instead of nothing.
Yeah, I actually like it
Yeah,
because
that's a good point.
Yeah.
it's not like you're giving too much information about fireworks on board. Like, Hunter still has to play minions. So you position yourself for a great turn 3.
Yeah. And you can also top deck something like a Cruel Taskmaster next turn, so you can actually play Dread Corsair and Cruel Taskmaster next turn because of the weapon. So, but he decides to armor up for some reason. He wants to hide that maybe. He thinks that the surprise effect has more value than the Battle Rage probability.
Yeah, and if he takes out the Night Juggler, he's going to take some damage anyway, so
Yeah.
ends up being the same.
Would you like... if Stanislav would play the fireworks and being Daniel, you see fireworks staring at you, do you do anything differently?
I'm pretty sure that, like, because it took so long there armoring up, like, he knows that he has a Fire War Axe. Like,
Yeah.
what else was he considering?
Armor
Like,
Smith?
no, he would have played an Armor Smith for sure. He would not have played a Cruel Taskmaster. Like, the only option on turn 2 would have been either Ghoul or Fire War Axe. So he's gonna read into that and play Animal Companion instead of the Juggler, which is a really good read in my opinion.
And he gets the Misha, which is great as well.
Yeah, it's the best one, but he can Whirlwind here. He can clear the board here with Axe Whirlwind, which is pretty bad.
It's kind of crazy to think about the speed of your turn influencing what your opponent can read from your hand.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, so here there's Fireworks, Whirlwind, Corsair.
No, you can't play the Corsair.
Oh, that's not, yeah, that's not.
But you can play it next time with charge. So it's almost the same thing.
It's pretty good. Charge Ironfur Grizzly.
Yeah.
This is a very awkward spot for Daniel. You don't want to play Juggler into the weapon, but then again...
Yeah, you need to. I think you play weapon here. It's more mana efficient, and you don't sacrifice your Knife Juggler for nothing. I mean, you could draw into another 2-drop next turn and at least get Knife Juggler value. And
So do you go with the same play here that you mentioned before?
you go with the charge here, and you go with Red Corsair to the face.
You could just play the Frothing Berserker and the...
No, because next turn you have Green Patron, so you can actually like clear whatever he plays with Green Patron almost, except for like Wolf Riders and
Yeah.
like all the 2-drops, like Haunted Creeper, Mad Scientist, like all of those, any 1-drop dies to the Green Patron, yeah.
Also, Corsair protects the charger.
Yeah, exactly.
From the weapon. That's why it's important.
So he's going for the greedy play, getting as much value from this patron potentially next turn as possible.
He's not getting any damage on the Frothing Berserker this turn anyway, so and it will have charge next turn, so it's like it's just better in all ways.
Yeah, and if one of these eats a kill command, that's a win for you as well. You're not taking 5 to the face.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that's what Daniel has to do, like just kill command the 3/3 and attack the 2/3, which is super painful.
Yeah, it's way too dangerous, that Warzone commander.
The only good thing is that he actually has Juggler and the Hounds for a possible turn 5, or even later if there's more minions. So he has, if there is a lot of Green Patrons, he can do something about it. But then again...
But then the knives just make more Green Patrons, so...
Yeah.
True. Alright, do I get to see
Solid
the
play.
Worgen?
But he has some catching up to do this game for sure.
Yeah, 23 health on turn 5, going into turn 5 is not where you want to be.
That is a really good draw, actually.
Yeah, stopping the Worgen.
You want to play that with Cruel Taskmaster, I believe. No, I mean with the Frothing Berserker.
Yeah, super strong.
You already seen one bow. The other card is StanCifka.
Yeah.
And we might even see a Silence as a possible answer, but it doesn't have that right now, though.
Well, right now Daniel doesn't have really anything to deal with it. Well, Arcing Golem into Unstable, not really.
Yeah.
Attack it, I guess, attack Unstable with the 2/1, and then... yeah, what then?
Yeah.
So bad.
Yeah.
Unstable Ghoul is just stopping Daniel right now. Daniel looking distressed.
Yeah, that's horrible for him.
That Scientist is not really helping him. Single mind. He has the hero power pass, I believe.
Is there any way to get lucky knives and clear the board here?
2 to that. No.
Not pop. That's so painful.
Yeah.
Wait, if you just get the knife and unstable, no, you can't clear it ever. No. Hero power pass is this.
My goodness.
Like even Arcing Golem is getting stopped here.
I wouldn't hear Power Pass though. I would probably play the Mad Scientist.
What about?
Because if you get the explosive, it's quite okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
then, yeah.
All right. Yeah, Mad Scientist is okay. I was thinking if there's any combination with dogs. I can understand also not playing Mad Scientist.
I guess he's thinking that he just takes a ton of damage if it gets killed by the War Axe, and then the Frothing Berserker goes face. So.
Oh man, we are going to see the dwarf.
Wow. I think you needed to play the Mad Scientist there in order to get Explosive Trap, like to have a chance. But Explosive Trap would have gotten like wrecked by that Green Patron, but he couldn't know that. But it was better than Hero Power Pass, I believe. This is just so awkward. Like, what can you do here?
What you can do possibly is
you can Juggler Unleash and give him a bunch more Grim Patience, and just and then press the concede button.
Yeah,
is what you can do.
Go out with style.
Well, you can kill the Green Patron with Arcing Golem. So you basically play abusive. You kill the 1/3.
And then it makes another Grim Patron.
Yeah, it makes another
Grim Patron.
And like, there is so much damage if he kills that, like for the Frothing Berserker.
Yeah.
Like.
Hero Power Pass? No, you probably need the Mad Scientist on board.
Like, what can you even top deck right now?
So he's gonna do this and then Juggler Unleash. No, he can't Juggler.
He can hope every one of them hits the
Berserker.
The Berserker.
All right.
7-3 already.
Well, now he can't because there is not enough time for everything to proc.
He can't play Scientist because it makes another Grim Patron.
Yeah.
Well, if there's an Explosive Chop, it will work.
Yeah.
Just Arcane into the 3/3, I suppose. Yeah.
Kills the 7/3.
Oh, go face.
Oh.
I guess this is the only way.
But what is he hoping to top deck here? like he's hoping that he gets a lot of minions and then like all the Unleash the Hounds hits face and like
I guess like
it's
all
not
the knives.
it's not gonna be enough. Like he's dead next turn. Like if not this turn, like if he gets the right cards here.
It might be the only way he wins, though, if you think about it. Like, well, how else is he going to win the game? If he clears the board, there's no way possible. Seriously, he's like, I have a maybe 1% chance of winning if I do this. Otherwise, there's no way. Yeah, but this game is pretty much over. There's absolutely no way. And the Dread Corsair plus the Armor Up plus everything else is going to seal it.
Oh man, the Green Patron deck is actually working.
Oh, by the way, 1 damage off lethal. Actually, no, just kidding, because he got extra damage from the
Berserker.
Yeah. Alright, so Unleash the Hounds. They just double unleash.
Double unleash.
Well, we're gonna see it, that's for sure.
The Juggles.
Let's see how many Grim Patrons can get in here.
Daniel facing elimination versus the Green Patron deck. He will be able to tell his grandsons. Oh, that knife actually hits. A good target.
Everyone, get in here.
Everyone.
Come on, Twitch chat. We need your support.
The dwarves are real. And face.
Yep. Never lucky.
Baby Rage. Well played. Daniel is going to concede the game, and StanCifka with his amazing lineup going to advance to a second group stage. So this will be concluding our group. D2, thank you so much.
It's glad.
Do you have any words for the viewers?
Oh, for the viewers? I thought you were saying like...
For us, about the match?
I mean, good job by Stan. He brought a good lineup, it looks like, and was successful today. Hope you guys liked me casting. And thank you guys for casting with me.
No problem.
No problem.
It was a pleasure, and we are definitely going to have you, more of you, today maybe and next 2 days. So thank you again, and let's talk to Stanislav and see how did he feel about the match, and like how is he feeling? Where is he even?
I don't know, celebrating.
He's probably like getting his food from the table, and he was eating a lot, like drinking the water. He's definitely happy, or like preparing for his next match.
Everyone.
Come here, man. Guys. All right, so everyone, get in here. How did you do that? Like.
Yeah, a pretty good. Like I was lucky at choosing the matchups like into each other, because basically every time I choose the perfect deck against, or choose like I was lucky to be chosen or whatever. But yeah, at game 1 I was somehow too aggressive. I think I should be more focused on trading than on dealing damage to face, while it didn't actually work and I've lost because bad trading basically. If I would play for a longer game, I think I would have much better chances, so that's why I lost game 1, but I won game 2. It was very close at some point, but
Game 2 was Druid.
It was
Mage versus
no.
Hunter.
It was
Mage
Freeze Mage versus Hunter, and I was.
If you would have lost that game, you would have had a lot of problems, because you needed.
Probably, because
you couldn't let the Hunter take a win.
Yeah. Like I could 3-0 the Freeze Mage as well, because the Druid and the Warrior are fine, but I would have to win the Mirror Mage, which is like very.
It's really good though when you have Healbot in the mirror. Like
well, I don't run Pyroblasts as well, so it's very close. So, but my main plan was to win 3 times against Hunter, or like don't let the Hunter win, and it was like crucial that I managed to win the game, because it was actually very close. Hunter had a great start. I didn't have enough heals at some point, but I top decked the Healbot and then Alexstrasza, and it was over then.
But going into this series, you were pretty confident, right?
I was very confident because I should win 3 times against Hunter, but every time something can go wrong, obviously. But yeah.
Which one of your decks do you think is the weakest against the Face Hunter?
The Freeze Mage.
The Freeze Mage, yeah.
But it's still like, I don't know, 70-75%, I assume.
How did you feel about the Druid versus Freeze Mage? Like you won that match, but we assume that it's actually troublesome for you.
I think it's fine. Like, obviously you don't run combos, so it's a little bit more difficult, but I still think it's very favorable for Druid. Like,
Ancient of Wars are pretty hard to deal with as a Freeze Mage. Like you can't just flame strike.
It's not that fast clock on the other hand, so but yeah, they're like decent, but obviously the combo is better.
Yeah, for sure.
Why did you decide not to uproot at the last moment? Like you played Ancient of War, you had Sludge Belcher and you had a full board. You could go uproot, get a 10-5.
I don't remember.
Okay, that's fine. It's like it's about Twitch chat. It's like Twitch chat is all uproot or riot. So.
Yeah. Oh
Alright.
yeah, I remember now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So how are you feeling coming out of the group and getting to the next group? Are you ready for the next groups?
I'm not sure if we can change the quest. Actually, maybe we can. So
You can change
can,
that.
I
yeah.
will probably change something because when we submitted the quest, the meta game was a little bit more aggressive, while nowadays in the last few days it's really shifted and it's become more controlled. So I may change the whole deck or at least some cards for sure. So because I felt I'm focused too much against aggro matchups, while
I'm pretty sure you need to change your decks before the groups are announced. So that's good if you want to keep the same strategy.
yeah. So yeah, I probably have to change something
Because I like it. I like the strategy going like anti hunt like aggro.
Yeah, it's good like to focus like to put one deck into real
Mhm.
troubles, but at this group when it was announced, I felt like everyone likes playing control. I know Daniel loves playing control, so when I find out he's playing Phase Hunter, I was so happy because I was surprised, and D2 also played a cool control deck, so I didn't feel very comfortable when I went to this group, and I'm very happy to like get through it.
Still, that's achievement unlocked, like an anti-aggro lineup, and he wins versus all the control players.
Well,
so
I won against the Phase Hunter, so
Alright, okay, that was like an aggro deck.
but
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, thank you.
So pretty good. Yeah, thank you so much. And any more questions to StanCifka?
Not really. Good luck, man.
Yeah,
In the next
I
stage.
hope we'll see each other again.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay,
yeah.
see you
Good luck
guys.
with the next match. All right, guys. So we are going to have a short break right now, and after that, we'll be back. So don't go anywhere.